Welcome. In this video, we're going to create a new project. I'm really excited for this. So as you can see here, we have Intelj IDE opened up. So I'm using version 2020.3.1. You can have a different IDE with a different visual look. So now we are going to create a new project. As you can see here, we have this new button, open and get from VCS, and here we are going to create a new project, or you can open up an existing project by pressing this button, or you can get this from version control system. So we are going to create a new project from scratch by pressing this button here. So we are going to select a new project, and here we are going to provide the name of the project. So we are going to call this demo project. We're going to call this demo project. Now here there is a project template. You can select a template, predefined template. So we're going to select application for our purpose, and here we have to make sure you have selected Kotlin, and we're going to select here the project SDK. We're going to select version 11 here. Now you can click next here, and don't change anything in this window. So we are going to click finish here. Now our project is going to build, and we're going to start to run our project when the Gradle finished to build. So now our project has finished to build here. So we are going to navigate here to this window here, and this is the project window, and here you can find all of your files, and we're going to open up this, and we're going to locate here src and open this file here, main, and we find here a folder called Kotlin. So here we are going to create a new file, and we are going to call this main. So we're going to select the Kotlin class or file, and now we have to select this file here, and we're going to create a new file. So we're going to call this main. Now here we can start to write our code in this window. So we are going first and foremost to have to create a main function, which is the main entry to this program. So now we are going to call the fun. This is the keyword denoted for function, and we are going to select main. And in order for this to, we have to provide these brackets to provide that this is the function, and open up these curly braces. So inside here we are going to write our code. And these two slashes mean we are making a comment. This is going to be ignored and not printed to the console. So here we are going to write our code. Now there is a first way of declaring a variable, and the first way is using this val keyword. So we are using val, and this is the long form for value. It's a short form for value. So we are going to provide here the name of the variable. So I'm going to call this my name. And we are going to specify here by using this equal sign, means that we are assigning this variable to a value. And here we are specifying this as a string. So we are going to provide these quotation marks and providing here the name. So now we can explicitly specify the data type of this variable by using two colons here. So we are going to use this colon, and we are going to provide the data type, which is a string. So now we can try to print this in the console, and we are going to see this. So let's write here println command. So this command is going to take this variable name here, and we are going to print this value in the console. So let's call my name here, and now if we try to run our code here by pressing this button and call run main kt, so it's going to execute this project and provide us with the answers. So now you can see here there is a task main.kt. So here it is a place where it has executed the code, and it has printed hoods. Now this was the first way of declaring a variable. So now this way is meaning that this variable is final. We cannot reassign this variable. So if we try, for example, to reassign, when we are saying to reassign a variable, for example, if we take this my name variable and we try to give it another name, for example here we give it another name, so IntelliJ will give us the error here and giving us that val cannot be reassigned. So what we are supposed to do, we can try the second way of reassigning a variable. So we're going to delete this, and let's try here to change to var. So now the error is going to go away. So if we use this my variable here, this variable here, my name, and change this to another name, And we are going to try to print also this variable. So now, as you can see here, we are going to print this in the first line and we are going to print this in the second line. So we have reassigned this variable again. Now, as you can see here, the first line has printed hoods and the second line have printed hood lab. So this means we have reassigned this variable to this another value. So this was the quick way on how you can use these variables and try to print them in the console.